I will never see a Hall of Fame class other than on TV.
Whoa.
What?
I have like the slight chance.
Oh, you have no chance. You have no chance.
I know. Listen, trust me, I know. But in my mind, I still got a little slight chance with 3 All-Stars, there's like maybe 19.
No, I'm not.
2000,
We're not
98.
We're not going to say never. We're not
No,
going to say never.
you don't have a chance.
No, that's true. I don't have a chance.
None.
I'm not going to say you don't have a chance.
0.4?
I'm just saying that you will never, ever get into the Hall of Fame. I'm not saying that you don't have a chance, but
I was like, I really don't need this at this point, Mike. So I have the smallest following probably of all the guys up here.
You don't have a following because you wasn't that good.
The problem is you guys laugh at these jokes. That's the problem. Like, he's the only person up here without a championship. Like, he's the only person up here. Like, he's the only one up here. Yeah, he won't say yeah. He's the only one up here without a ring.
It's okay, I got you, Gil.
I forgot you was on that team with LeBron. Like, see that?
Maybach minivan. He says he got it. It's a one-off, but what's the problem, Joe? What's the problem?
It's only in Chinese, so so I don't understand.
Come on, show me the navigation.
Like here, you go in the back.
Okay, I'm going back. Look at this, Gil.
I see. Look
at this.
Yeah, see this. Everything's in Chinese, so I don't know what to do. So I don't know how to work the system.
They can't update it.
Nah, it was because it was a concept. They screwed me.
So you got a car, beautiful, Gil. This is gorgeous, little Maybach minivan, but it's in Chinese.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be really honest, ladies and gentlemen. This is the most Gilbert Arenas thing that you could ever have.
It was either be one of one with Chinese and not understand nothing they're saying, or just let somebody else get it. So I was like,
Have you told that story before?
I'd say now is the time.
This is bad. This is bad.
Oh, yeah.
So this dude, so they're talking, it's like pre-draft, telling stories, and they're like, what do you want to get out of this league? And I think they interviewed Jason Collins first. So then Gilbert starts laughing, once Jason starts talking, just because we hate Stanford. And so anytime we can make fun of Stanford, we can. It's like Duke, Stanford, all the prestigious schools. And the whole room keeps laughing, right? Just because it's him. So then they go, what do you want to get out of this league? What do you want to say? Well, what do you, sir? What do you want to get out of this league? And Gilbert goes, thinking he's being funny. Gilbert even knows, he has a feel for the moment. He goes, I want to be a pimp. And you're just like, oh, Gil, what do you do? The room kind of giggles, and the guy doubled down. The guy doubles down on Gilbert, not knowing Gilbert. Guy goes, excuse me? What did you say? And I was just like, no, Gil, don't do it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it, Gil. Don't say it. Gil goes, I want to be an international pimp. And I was like, oh, he said it. Oh, he said it. So we're in, mind you, there's hundreds of people in this room, right? And this guy just goes off on Gilbert. He goes, if that's what you think this league is about, and he's like, if you're talking about objectifying women and blah, 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 this isn't the place, and you could just leave. And Gilbert was like, I'll stop.
Gilbert was the most sensitive guy of all time.
For sure.
Thank you. This is what happened. No BS. This is Gilbert. This is Gilbert.
Get hurt so bad.
quick. Gilbert, you can't do that.
Yeah.
So Gilbert would do this, right? So this is the hoop facing this direction. Gilbert would sit on the backstop like this and just pout like this. He would sit like this in practice. And coach was like, Gilbert, are you just gonna sit over there and pout? We would have to go Gilbert, like, Gil, it's okay, man, come on. I kid you not, multiple times in practice, and they just knew he was such an immature clown that he would go and sit on a backstop and face the other direction. He did this one time before the Final Four.
Listen, I have a problem with I don't know how to express anger, so I just shut down. That's my thing,
Everybody got to know. So this is what happened, right? And I'm gonna put my guy on, but I'm snitching. I'm fucking snitching. Fuck him, especially because Duke lost. Shout out North Carolina. So we're getting ready, but Gil got a hip pointer. Gil got a hip pointer really, really bad, right? Gil got a hip pointer and it was messed up. So that night, everybody's flying in to get ready for the national championship. I think the girl that Gilbert was dating at the time, let's just I actually remember her name. She flew in. Family, friends flew in. Let's just say Gilbert was not getting his rest the night before the game. And so instead of resting his hip, he was stressing his hip. And then he gets into that game and he cannot move. That's why his stats were fucking horrendous. That's where all that was. And the person that really snitched on him, and I'm snitching, I'm telling all of it, is my guy, Jay Gardner. Jay Gardner literally was like, man, I didn't even get any sleep. Man, Gilbert up all night, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh. And then both of them played like ass
In the
final. Yeah.
No sock on the door?
No sock. No, it's before the national championship. And Gilbert, again, Gilbert crazy. He don't care.
I was like, you know they picked Richard Jefferson, right? He was like, yeah, they just picked him. I was like, how did they pick Richard Jefferson? I'm the number 1 scorer on our team. I'm the best player on our team.
Yeah.
He is option 3, 4.
Yeah.
Today, we're going to address that clip by Gilbert Arenas. Let's talk about why Gilbert went from first round to second round. It wasn't because of his talent, because that man is a bad man, and I will get on any app and talk about how bad of a man he was. But Gilbert was an immature asshole. That's just who he was. We all are little dickheads, like, I get it. But what Gilbert did was a little bit more special. So, first, every athlete knows about stress tests. You got to do it, make sure your ticker's working. And so at the pre-draft in Chicago, you're probably supposed to be on it for like 5 to 8 minutes so your heart rate gets up high enough. So Gilbert decides to do it in Chuck Taylors. Now, everyone has to do it. Gilbert gets up there, 30 seconds in, he's like, this is messing up my Chuck Taylors. I'm not doing it. And these guys that are running the performance thing are like, what are you talking about? He's like, you got to do this. And you're like, nah, I'm not going to do it. So again, red flag. Now, he already had a couple of red flags because Gilbert had some good situations with guns in college, but I digress. This is what he was doing. So they look at him and just be like, okay, whatever. They're reporting to all 30 NBA teams. Now, fast forward the next day. You want to know how Gilbert followed that beautiful moment up? So there's a big symposium. Every pre-draft player's there. Teams are there. There's, people kind of talking to us about what do you want to accomplish in this league and the opportunities. And, the microphone gets to Gilbert after talking to a couple different players. And Gilbert, they were like, hey, what do you want to do? It's like, I want to be a pimp. Now, all of us giggle and laugh because we're 19 years old. This guy doesn't know who Gilbert is and how crazy he is. So he's like, excuse me, sir, what did you say? Gilbert doubles down. He's like, I want to be an international pimp. This man lit into Gilbert in a way I still have not seen. If you think objectifying women, if you're talking about using this league to blah, 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 just goes off, as he should, because that's inappropriate. No big deal. Sorry, ladies. He's an idiot. So that happened. So all of these things are the reason why Gilbert just kept dropping because he's an idiot. So the fact that his brain still doesn't process why he dropped down just lets you know who Gilbert is. And I love my guy, but he's a little bit special. So before he started talking about, these guys got drafted, Gilbert, how many points did you score in the national championship game? And for extra credit, do you want to tell everybody what you were doing the night before the national championship game, the biggest game of our lives? And looking back, it was the biggest game you ever played in. You want to tell anybody? No? Okay, we'll just keep talking about how I was the 4th option. And look, I was the 4th option because our team was loaded. We were the number 1 team in the country. We were a number 1 seed the year before, brought everybody back and had the best team in the country. We lost to some bunch of bum losers, but that's beside the point. Gilbert, tell the truth. Don't sit on any app and start capping. Love you, bro.
Slay!